Hey you guys, it's Mia here. Yes, I am in the dark tonight. Wonderful. It's kind of creepy. I say that a lot. It's really not. Well, you guys, hold on one second. Let me take the last puff off of this cigarette. And I'm gonna turn the camera because smoking is great. Okay, you guys. I'm done acting weird. No, I'm not, because I always act weird. Okay, well, you guys, so I wanted to post an update today. I got into the halfway house. I got admitted today, rather. I already knew I got into it. Passed my drug test with flying colors. Don't I look like an angel when I do that? Just watch it one more time. Everybody, actually, if you're watching this video, try that pose. Okay, I'm sorry. You guys, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so yeah, admitted into the halfway house. Got admitted tonight. And I'm gonna turn around here so I can watch the road so nobody pulls up on me and tries to kidnap my beautiful self. Okay, so I got into I'm here. God, how many times am I gonna say that actually? I am here at the halfway house. We'll say it one more time for good luck. You know, it is a men's halfway house. It's kind of weird actually. You'd think that me being gay, I would be so happy to be in an all-men's house, but no, not really. Not happy at all about it. I mean, I'm not unhappy. It's just kind of awkward, which is unusual, because usually I love being around men. But there's not really any attractive ones here, and besides, I have the one that I love anyway. But I got my little room set up, hung my little pictures on the wall above my bed. And it's been a good day, you guys. It's been a really good day. Um, you know, it's been rainy, really rainy. Yeah. Dramatic pause for a fact. Okay, so, speaking of rain, let me tell y'all about my night last night, you guys. I was walking home. I started walking home from the Big Spring Park here in Huntsville after taking some amazing pictures. And if you want to check out my awesome selfie ability, you can have me on Facebook, CJ Gardner, or Instagram, which is Mia Steele. But, so, I check my radar before I start my walk home because I'm like, smells like rain. And I did that whole sniffing thing in the air. Well, it's like I just smelled the rain coming. I'm kind of like a dog. I have like 10,000 senses, and they're all like on point. Like when I say on point, like they're so on point that you make a checklist just to check these off. They're that on point. So I check my radar, and there's like this little bitty, like this big, not even this big, little bitty green dot of rain. And it says light rain, shower passing within 5 minutes. So I'm like, oh, well, hell, I can walk in that, and it's not going to be bad. So I start walking, thinking that it's going to sprinkle, that it's not going to be a big deal. So I start walking, and it is like 2 mile walk back to where I'm staying from the park, or was staying, because now I'm at the house. So walking back, no umbrella, no jacket. Actually, I'm in booty shorts with my tights up under them, and then a sleeveless shirt. So as close to being naked as you can be without getting arrested for public indecency, because I like to do that. No, such a slutty person. But anyway, so it starts to sprinkle. And when I see light rain, I'm thinking like these little cute little raindrops, and they're just so cute that you want to cry when you see them. So it's just like drip drop. Well, this was like the sprinkles that you're like, hey, it's kind of starting to rain. So I'm like, well, shit, this is going to ruin my makeup because I don't have any freaking umbrella or nothing. I didn't even have a plastic bag to like tie around my face. so that I could keep it beautiful. Okay, it was that kind of ordeal. So it starts to sprinkle, and I'm like, kind of kind of have a resentment or anger issue toward, I'm going to say it like this, a resentment issue toward a Christian's perspective of God. So I'm like walking in these sprinkles, like getting very frustrated, saying, "Why do you hate me, God? Why would you do this to me? You're going to ruin my makeup." And then I just kept bitching and bitching, and finally I'm like, you know what? This is not even rain. Like, I dare you to make it rain. And I was like, you know what? You're not going to, because you can't. You just can't. Number one mistake right there. That was a huge mistake. Never ever make that mistake, because let me tell you, it started raining, and I mean like the rain where you're like, oh hell no, it is fucking raining. So that's what happened. And all this rain just started. God, I'm kind of cute when let's try that together. Okay. But it started raining and raining, and like I said, I'm in my booty shorts, my little slutty outfit, and I'm soaked from head to toe within a total of maybe 3 minutes. Walking down the road in Huntsville, people driving by staring. One girl drove by, and she actually took the time to roll down the window. She stuck her finger out the window and flipped me off. Like, wow, bitch. Thank you so much. You just made my motherfucking day, bitch. Like, you go on, and I hope you have a wreck on up the road. No, I didn't. That's not what I said. At least not out loud. I didn't say that. But, so, it's raining, and my sponsor calls me, and he's like, hey. And I'm like, hey. He's like, are you walking in the rain? And I was like, that is a very high possibility right now. And I told him the story about how it was just cute little sprinkles at first, and then it was like, oh hell no, it's fucking raining. So, yeah. He's like, do you want me to come get a ride? And I'm a very independent person, so I have a hard time asking for help sometimes. So I just kept beating around the bush, like throwing suggestions like, hey, yeah, come pick me up. And then I had denied him coming and picking me up earlier before it started raining. So his girlfriend told him, she was like, you better make him ask for that ride home. And so I had to very politely ask, and I was like, yes, could you please come give me a ride home? And so he met me at Walgreens, and I can just imagine the thoughts going through his head when he pulled up and see me standing there, drenched in rain, in this slutty ass outfit. Like, I can imagine what was going through my head. I would look at someone like that and be like, oh hell no, bitch, you are not getting in my car. Like, no, no, no. But anyway, he did bring a towel with him, thank God, because I needed that towel. So we get home and we kind of talk about it. And I had a positive attitude about it. I wasn't mad about it raining, because all in all, I walked 14 miles yesterday, which is some hella walking. Let me tell you. And I walked like a bunch all the time, but his girlfriend made the comment to me. She's like, your positive outlook on life is going to get you far. And it really is what she said. And that's kind of what I want to kind of mention tonight. I tell this long story for a reason. And that's because I wanted to encourage us all to have a positive attitude about things. No matter what it is, no matter what kind of day we've had, no matter if it's pouring down rain, if we don't go through life with a positive attitude, life is going to be a very, very gloomy experience for us. And us having that gloomy experience, us being negative all the time, that's going to rub off on other people. And some people may already be having a bad day, and if we're just have this negative mindset and we feed into it, that might make them have a worse day. Guys, something I'm learning is that people admire you for being a positive person. People are drawn to positive people, And that's because everyone wants positivity in their life because all over the world it is nothing but negativity. You see it on the news. Like I was watching the news tonight and like they never talk about anything happy anymore. They always talk about the problems in the world. But tonight they were talking about this woman and her daughter that died, and then they talked about a state trooper that got killed in a car wreck. And then to top it off, they started talking about the flu season. And instead of like encouraging us to get the flu shots, they took the negative approach to it. And they were like, this year it's going to take you longer to get a flu shot because it took the people a longer time to figure out which strand to put in the medicine that they put in the shot. And this is, she thinks she's a classy bitch, but she's not. And this woman is standing there on the news. She's like, so our flu season may just be longer and rougher this year because it might, the flu shot, what is that word? What is that word? Not the treatment. Well, anyway, what it boils down to is she was like, yeah, the flu shot is going to be postponed as far as being able to give it to people because they've been behind and are behind on making the right strand. And I'm just sitting there and that struck me like, why so negative, hon? And then she started talking about like the one year that we had the longest flu season in the U.S. history, and I'm just like, all this negativity, like, where's the positivity in the world today? And that brings me to my point that us, all of us, any of y'all that watch my YouTube channel, we need to be the positive outlook for the world because the world does not have a positive outlook anymore. It is nothing but negativity and tragedy, and that is a really depressing reality, but it is a very real reality. So I just want to encourage all of y'all that as we go through tomorrow and go throughout this week, every day, say something positive to somebody, even if you don't know them. Like walk up to a stranger and be like, "Hey, hon, I love your hair," or "That's a pretty blouse," or "Oh my God, your shoes." Because people people thrive when they have that kind of positivity being fed to them. And when people get that positivity given to them, they turn right back around and they'll give it to somebody else. And then not only did you make that person stay better, but you also played a role in making someone else's stay better. So I just want to challenge y'all this week to really have a positive attitude. And even if you're in a situation that's full of negativity, try to look for the bright side, try to look for the light at the end of the tunnel and just really push for that positivity. We need to make that a habit, and habits can only be formed if you repeat them every day. Maybe 2, 3 times a day. So I've made it a habit to say something positive to so many people. Every morning I just send a Facebook message out. I forward it to all my contacts. Just an encouraging message, just something random. Just telling everyone to have a good day, to smile, that they're beautiful. And that's what life is about. Life is about making an impact in the world, and life is about influencing others to have a good, influencing others to want to put back some positivity into the world by them seeing us do it. So y'all just make an effort to do that the rest of this week. And let me just like throw it out there, watch at the results. And I just want you to watch and see every time that you give someone a positive comment, I bet you they look at you and they smile. Now every once in a while you might run up on that asshole that just looks at you and is like, bitch. If they do that, give them another one. Give them another positive comment. Because if we meet negativity with positivity, eventually our positivity is gonna like spoil up or bubble up like a spring or lava, and it's gonna drown out that negativity. So I hope y'all have had a great day. I really am so proud that y'all are actually viewing my videos. I'm really excited about this. I'm loving being able to be an encouragement to you guys, and I hope I am. I hope that maybe all of the stuff I'm saying is not totally irrelevant, and maybe y'all can relate to some of it. But y'all, please feel free to subscribe, comment. If you have any questions you want me to answer on a video, I'll do that. You know, if you have questions you want to ask me personally, or just need an ear to vent to, add me on social media. Like I said, it's CJ Gardner on Facebook, and it's Mia Still on Instagram. And y'all have a great night, you guys. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine brighter than a diamond. And smile more and more every day, because if we fill the world with our smiles, eventually the world will be overtaken with them. Y'all have a great night. I love you all.